everyone, Aparna here. I am back today with day 6 of my acrylic painting on paper challenge. Really enjoying this one. It's a wonderful experience, and the more I was watching this video, and before that, this video in real took me exactly 57 minutes, so almost an hour, 3 minutes less than an hour. And oh boy, did I enjoy making this one. But I realized in the end, like, oh my god, that's like a 1 hour video. But I so enjoyed the process in this one because I realized that you must be aware that if you have been in my channel so far, then you know that I have been missing working with acrylics for a long time, and I haven't been doing it for almost 1.5 to 2 years now. And I was feeling very rusty when I started with the work. Not with the work, I mean, uh, felt rusty using this medium again after such a long break. And I started this series not on canvas but on paper. So having feeling, the rusty thing, the rusty feeling, and the challenge of applying acrylics on paper together was like, wow, okay, let's see what happens right now, kind of a situation for me. But I love challenges, I do enjoy them a lot. So I went with the flow and I just started doing it. And so far it's been like full of hits and misses. So many things I really enjoyed. And however, I continued feeling bit rusty. But I think when I came around this painting, um, I started feeling more comfortable, and I was not applying acrylic like I was doing watercolor, and that was making me quite happy. And this made me realize that how when we um, give a break or take a break from a certain medium or from art or from creativity, feeling rusty and uncomfortable starting after a long time is so natural. Um, it's so part of the process. It's so part of the journey that we have, which we go on when we are in the creative line. And there is nothing to feel bad about it, there is nothing to feel guilty about it, and there is no reason that we should punish ourselves for that. And it's just part of the process. You just have to stay calm, trust in yourself, believe in your muscle memory, and go on with things. You start with the process. And when I started this, I was very, very apprehensive. I know a part of me was procrastinating because I kept feeling that, oh my god, I haven't done acrylics for such a long time, and my heart and soul wanted to do it. I really wanted to start with it. And I knew things will happen, things that shouldn't be happening. Um, those all kind of uncomfortable feelings, but I trusted myself. I still do. I persevered through, and I persevered through these few paintings. And yes, this one was my sixth attempt, and I had a fantastic time. And because this video went on for an hour, I realized that this one was really too much to watch, and I reduced the timing to around 20 minutes right now. And the more I was watching myself do it, I was able to realize that I'm actually applying the colors the way I used to apply on canvas. And that made me so happy, because initially when I was painting, when I was kind of starting with the painting on the paper, I was using it like I use watercolor, and I knew it. I was aware of what I was doing, and it was an instinct. I was just going, following that instinct, and my instincts were more watercolor related. How I use watercolor on paper, mostly by dipping my brush into the water first. And in acrylics, you don't have to do that. You just use water to mix the colors, and you don't apply water on the canvas, or at least I don't do that. And I was watching myself do it, and it was amazing. I was so happy because I could see that I was getting into my form. I'm getting into my form, and yeah, this is how I do acrylics. And all that I need to do is, since I've taken up this challenge, that I want to do it on a sketchbook, and this is a small sketchbook. I want to go big. So I'll have to persevere through this sketchbook, and try to understand how acrylics works all over again, which is, in other words, it means experimenting, something that I love doing. And so I'm going to experiment with this sketchbook, and I believe I did not mention it in case you are new to my channel. This sketchbook is called Viviva Colors. It is 100% cotton, 300 GSM paper, cold press, and yeah, I think it is cold press, and it's also, I think, handmade, if I'm not sure. And the color of the paper is slightly tinted, as you can see. Probably you can see it here. I have on the right side a paper that is covering the other side of the sketchbook. Why? Because I'm a messy artist. And I mess. Colors fall, brushes fall, things happen. So I decided I'm going to protect the right side of the sketchbook. And if you see the color there, that paper is a white paper, and the surface that I'm painting on is cream. And so that was again a challenge for me to uh, you know to see how I'm looking at things. I am used to using a white canvas, and I absolutely love a blank canvas. And I usually apply, sometimes I apply layers in the background, and then on top of that, like a base layer of the color, and then on top of that I use different colors and cover it up. However, lately I've been feeling that I want to do things in a different way, try out different things. And since I haven't done acrylics for a long time, I haven't been feeling that confident. So I decided to have fun. And this is my way of having fun, to do something different, to do something challenging. And today, at day 6, I feel awesome. Let's say that. I feel absolutely wonderful that I have started acrylics again. And acrylics have a very they have a mesmerizing quality. I don't know how to explain that. It covers everything. It is dark, it's vibrant, it's it's simply beautiful. It's simply beautiful. And very unlike watercolor, of course, it is a different medium, and it is not like any other medium out there. i'm I really really love acrylics. And I've been thinking of doing more acrylic works in future. However, now that I have learned to take each day as it comes, I go slow. I focus on having fun along with learning what I'm doing, understanding the medium better, understanding the surface better. So here, really having, it's me really having fun, enjoying the process, and I'm back to drawing trees. I love to approach like background to foreground approach. That's the approach I like. I do the background first and then I do the foreground. And here I realized, after making the mountains in the background, I basically covered the entire mountain. Now that happens, things happen. I didn't quite realize it because um, I just went with my flow. I was thoroughly enjoying the process. And I don't know how to explain this, but I love acrylics. I love the quality of layering, glazing, the ability to correct mistakes if being caught on time. You can fix mistakes later as well. All these things are extremely flexible qualities that acrylic paints have, and I love them for that. And I just went on. I had a reference picture in front of me, but I think uh, during the process I just forgot it was there, and I just went with the flow. And I was here trying to think about from where the light source is coming, and trying to sort of decide where the shadows will be. So basically I started having fun, and my muscle memory started working basically. And that is important. And I had trust. I was concerned, I will agree to it. I'd even shared my concern with a friend who is also an artist. And you know, I was worried, like, I haven't done it for such a long time, what do I do? And yes, it absolutely came in my mind. And I believe I was procrastinating because of that, because I didn't want to, you know, didn't want to see myself do weird stuff. I mean, it is so strange. I don't believe in those things, yet I felt that way. And that was the reason why I was procrastinating. But I trusted, deep down in my heart, I trusted the process. And I knew I could trust my muscle memory, because I've done mostly acrylic works in my journey than any other medium. It's just that lately I've been using more watercolors than acrylics. So yeah, I'm having fun. I trust myself, and I've realized that how important it is that you believe in yourself, trust the process. And I followed all those things, and I love how things are coming out in my sketchbook, though not all of them are really great and fantastic. They are, uh, for me, whatever I'm doing in a sketchbook right now is playing around on it. It is not a finished work, it's not something that I would like to frame. There's so much more I can add, I can erase, I can modify, I can change when I actually start doing complete bigger works on canvases. So for me, I see this sketchbook as a playground. What I'm doing right now for me is playing around in the sketchbook. So that's my version. And I do understand, when I was flipping through the sketchbook, though I've done just like 3 pages right now at this point, it does look like very pretty sketchbook, thing. Like, so many people do not want to start a sketchbook because they have that fear that the sketchbook is not going to look good. And I was going through my sketchbook, and I was indeed realizing that yes, there can be some people out there who can actually think that these are not playground like works. They look complete finished works. And yes, to some extent they do look like that, and I agree to it. However, they are not. If you look closely, which I wish I could show you, but I will do that once I finish the sketchbook. I'll go close to them, maybe, if I remember. I will show that they are not, they don't have perfect edges, they don't have perfect shadows, sometimes they don't have a perfect composition, and I'm just going with the flow. I just want to recall my muscle memories about how I have been handling acrylics for this long, and you know, how do you layer colors. And while doing that, it is just me having fun, and I believe in having fun. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to continue with this series. I will keep painting, I'll keep having fun, and simultaneously I might actually start doing small works on canvases. Maybe, I'm not very sure right now. I'm very happy with what I'm doing. However, I probably will not be posting 1 hour long videos, but I will see how that goes. And in the meantime, I did manage to get my hands on some A4 size tracing papers, sheets, I mean, and what I'm going to do is, not right now, as and when this sketchbook starts filling up, I will start placing um half of an A4 sheet of tracing paper between each page, so that down the line the acrylic paints don't stick together, because I'm painting on the front and on the back of each page in this sketchbook. And I'm having a blast, and I do hope that you guys have similar fun when you start with your mediums. If you feel that you haven't used any medium for a long time, I would really like to encourage you guys to pick up and start working on them. Trust your instincts, trust your muscle memory, and just start with it, and just have loads of fun. I am having fun, and believe me, I'm actually not painting, uh, posting, sorry, not painting. I am indeed painting every day. I've already done a couple of more paintings. By the time you get to see this, you get to see the day 6 one. I have already done a couple of more pages here. I'm just not in that frame of in that frame of mind. Is it frame of mind? Yeah. uh, to post every day right now. I am just as you know, it's kind of a little situation here in our place, so just trying to stay calm, and keeping things close together, handy next to me, and yeah, I'm trying to use my art like I always do, to keep my nerves calm and have fun. So I am enjoying myself. I'm not putting that pressure on uh, posting right now, but I am, believe me, trust me, I am painting every single day, and I'm trying my best to film it. In between, I tried to do that, and my phone just said I had to delete a lot of pictures. So I'm having some recording issues here. But I do hope to capture as many painting as I can to show you guys. I hope these videos encourage you to do your work and have as much fun as I am having. And I have some other videos as well, which I will be filming them. I'll show it to you guys, and I do hope you guys enjoy and have fun. And if you liked this video, then please do like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, stay happy and stay creative.